More tests don't always mean better software. In fact, some teams are slowed down by thousands of tests that provide very little confidence. The goal of testing isn't maximizing coverage. The goal is reducing risk. Many engineering teams focus on line coverage metrics. But here's the real question. If every test passes, what can we confidently say about the product? A test suite with 90% coverage can still miss critical failures if it never tests real integrations, databases, or external services. Coverage is a metric. Confidence is the objective. A strong testing strategy starts by identifying where risk actually lives. For most SaaS products, the highest risk areas are external API integrations, database interactions, payment processing, authentication and authorization. The workflows that directly affect revenue and user trust. These areas deserve the strongest testing coverage, not just unit tests with mock dependencies, real integration tests, and targeted end-to-end tests. Unit tests still matter. Use them for pure business logic, calculations, validation rules, data transformations. The parts of your system where logic can fail in subtle ways. But when testing integrations, use real dependencies whenever possible. Mocks are useful tools. They're not substitutes for reality. One of the most dangerous problems is flaky tests. Tests that randomly fail. Tests that only fail sometimes. Tests engineers learn to ignore. Once a team stops trusting its test suite, the suite loses its purpose. A flaky test is not an inconvenience. It's a bug, and it should be treated like one. Speed matters too. If your CI pipeline takes too long, engineers will avoid running it under pressure. A useful target for most teams is keeping test execution under 10 minutes. Fast feedback creates better habits. Slow feedback creates shortcuts. The best testing strategy doesn't chase perfect coverage. It protects the workflows that matter most, the ones that affect money, the ones that affect user trust, the ones that would hurt the business if they failed tomorrow. Build confidence, not just coverage. Test real integrations. Protect critical workflows. Fix flaky tests immediately. And keep the suite fast enough that your team never thinks twice about running it. Because the test suite your team trusts is the one that actually protects your product.